Welcome back to the autumn at the forest, the Ales fortress, the Ales of Ages. And as we are in autumn, we get the opportunity to get disappointed that we can't trade with the dwarves. They have arrived with a caravan. Our contact guy, our liaison, is here, and so are the merchants and the wagons and the goody stuff. So they are making their way to the upper trading depot, and I am more or less inclined to believe that this is going to be a non-trade as well, but let's unpause and see what actually happens. They usually come in, almost park their wagons, and then make a U-turn and travel on. So let's see if things turns out different this time. Boom! They are unloading their stuff. Here is going to be a brilliant opportunity to snag loads of cloth and oh, I am so happy. Yes! Yes! And our brooker is for some reason collecting sand that he shall not. So sort by nothing, Dishmab. You are now going to concentrate on what you do best, and that is to bring in sweet stuff. And we are of course going to ask him to the depot, and we are going to bring loads of stuff. No holes barred. Sort by distance. No. Gee. As you can hear, I'm almost nervous that it's going to screw up one way or another. So, sort by value. S. Finished goods. Coffin, blah 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 blah. Couple or more finished goods bins. And what else? Search. Prepared meals. And we are going to bring a load of those because we are making lots of food. And maybe then we could have a look at offloading some of our weapons. So we do have loads of weapon queued for melting, and they are probably not showing up in this one. No, they are not. But let's take one of each of those. They should be worth quite a lot. And a Warhammer. How are we on trading ammo, anvils, leather, cloth? Large cut bin, that's already on its way. Handwear, footwear. It's a pity that the stuff queued up for melting isn't available by the looks of it. Let's have a look at. Nope. I think that should be enough stuff to actually get us trading. Good times ahead. And while they are unloading, let me show you that we now have bedrooms set up. We have a dormitory set up. We have a dining hall, which is also a meeting hall. We have a food and a drink stockpile set up, and I am currently clearing out this storage area. I didn't get this one when I was doing the smoothing job, but it is queued up for smoothing as well. And down this way I have queued up some more smoothing jobs to make the dead feel a bit more comfy. What else? Well, this guy I thought was a goblin, but as a matter of fact that was one of our guys in the beat-ups. So I have prepared for him to be memorialized on a slab, and for some reason some of the goblins were also available to make memorial slabs too, so I set up memorial slabs for them as well. So, and they should maybe be built already, I'm not sure, but I am going to concentrate on the trading right now, and the trader is actually on the spot. So let's see if okay, so we're still waiting for loads of stuff to arrive. We could queue up. No, we are not going to bog things down with even more jobs. I've also decided that we need one extra floor level up here, so I've queued that one as well. I think actually these are, nope, they are not suspended, but they are last in queue, so to speak, as these on the upper level has been queued afterwards, after whatever. So right now we're just waiting for stuff to get delivered. Let's hope our trader has the patience to wait for the bins and the weapons and the barrels. Meanwhile, I am more or less going to babysit this and wait for things to happen. We could dip down and have a quick look. Let's see that we don't have any mandate. And as for now, we don't even have a export mandate from our king. But let's see what the we can't export bracelets, and we can't export slabs. Bracelets and slabs. Let's remember that. And the slabs are getting okay. So it's a slab for one of the forgotten beasts as well. And talking of, let's see, uninvited guest, what he is up to. He is down in this corner at the moment. Furthermore, we are still struggling to keep a supply of steel, so the metalsmiths and the armorsmiths will always go off and do other things while they're waiting for steel to be produced. But we are slowly catching up, and we are getting our magma crab has given birth to a boy. Why are we notified about that? Surely we don't have any magma crabs caged, or do we? So this is a magma crab, and this is a magma crab. None of them are in cages, and neither are those. And this has to be the new magma crab. So why do we get notified about that? One might ask. He is way down in the magma. Weird stuff. Weird stuff indeed. So stuff is slowly getting brought in. Got a couple of prepared food bins. Are you still at the depot? Yes, you are. This is a bin arriving. Maybe. Yes. One more bin coming. Actually, when this bin is delivered, we are going to start the trading, and then we can wait for more stuff to come if we can't afford the stuff we want to buy. So hurry up. There's probably golds or gold crafts in that one, because it's taking him such a long time, and we are on a crappy FPS. But I think that's due to there is so much stuff in this zone at the moment with all the trade goods. So because I have been steady like on 25, almost 30. We are getting more leopards. That's nice. We should set them in here. Okay, here comes the barrels. Here comes the barrels, and they are moving swiftly. So now we can get on with the trading. So trade, and as you can see, these are pretty valuable. So let's buy stuff that we don't really have. Should we pay for steel? Steel bars, as in 1 bar, 150. Yeah, why not? Aluminium, don't have too much. Try computer. Black bronze, aluminium, sterling silver, pylon, sterling silver, bismuth, aluminium, nickel. We don't have, I think. Bismuth. Let's have these. Black bronze, aluminium, bismuth, brass, nickel, pylon. Don't need any chems. We have all the glass, thank you very much. And let's grab the clay as well. Rope we don't really need. Water skins we don't really need. Flasks we can make ourselves. Toys we don't need. More toys. Ganders we have. Sink, a turkey gobbler. Dogs we are full of those. This one we can I am butcher, turkey hen, and we got a couple. A drake, why not? More turkey. A rooster. Turkey gobbler. Actually get the jack as well. That's a couple, but they eat a lot of grass, and I'm not really sure that we can support them. Honestly, I don't. Let's not have them. Milk. Rum, ale, milk. Milk, rum, milk. I am going to go shopping crazy. Milk. Oh, dwarf wine we don't need. Milk. Rum is nice. Beer is good for you. Milk. Buckets. This stuff we can all make ourselves. This we don't need. Bags. Plump helmet spawn, I think we are fine on that. Let's grab a couple of bags and chest. Wool bag, or wheat, wool bag, silk bag, expensive, sand bag, rock nuts. I do think we mark all view good. No, for trade, search. Let's continue. Bags, dimple dye. Yes, let's have some of that. Bag. Oh, expensive. Dimple dye. Shape bags. I think we have a lot of that, but let's grab some anyway. More bags, dimple cup, sugar, sand, wheat flour, gypsum, chest, more bags. So here comes the leather, and the leather, as far as I can see, black sand, chests, bag, bag, leather, leather, cloth, leather. These we are going to buy all of. I think we can afford. I think we're going to do this trade in kind of bits, so I'm going to see how much this will cost once we've gone through the leather and the cloth. Actually, they are bringing more leather than cloth. That's used to be the other way around, if I remember correctly. This will produce a lot of clothing. How much we are actually starting to reach 20,000 Dwarf buck at the moment. This is a lot of leather, but it's very, very cheap, so it doesn't tax too much. The cloth is much more expensive. As you can see, like 630 for a 10 stack of pigtail fiber, and 150 for this one, and just 70 for this one. But we're gonna buy it all. And then we're going to be all dressed up in leather and cloth. I was just going to say let's stop at 20 to see. Prepare food barrel, prepare food barrel, prepare food barrel. We now at least have are touching a 50-50 deal. This maybe I'm overdoing this now, but I'm just so happy that we can get a proper trade going instead of those lame pointiers. So that's the end of the leather and the cloth. So let's make this trade work. So we are buying almost 24,000. So let's give him a think actually he is going to take that one. Yes, he did. So then we can continue. Where were we? This we had already passed. So this was chest. This is some rather expensive bolts. We're gonna make them ourselves. This is, and we only sold food bins. I got scared that we risked selling stuff that the king don't want us to sell. So let's buy some all the food as well. We can actually get by on just making expensive food. So we're going to buy all the food he has as well. And then we have a massive queue of hauling jobs again. It's going to take us most of the autumn to get this stuff in proper. Plump helmets we don't need, but we are going to buy his fruits and bears. Or berries, or whatever. I am a wee bit tempted to buy the thread as well, but as we have bought such a large amount of or actually it's cheap, let's have the thread as well. Nope. Yeah, that's thread. This is clothing. And let's have. Oh, this was a bit expensive, but we can afford it, so why not? And at the end, it's the splints and crutches that we don't want. Splints and crutches. And that's the end of the deal. So let's take us to even, and he can have this barrel as well. And let's give him a let's give him a good premium on his deal. So trade this, and then we're actually done. Or we want this clay as well, and let's have the more rare, no, the more rare metals, or rare things that we don't want to be bothered making ourselves. We could sell him this one and trade, and we are done. So we can then give the trader free time, and we can pull back the other goods. So I am a happy puppy. That was very, very good for us. We will now have loads and loads of leather and cloth and thread. The problem we have at the moment is this, and right now I am a bit I am going to make another try to set up a quantum stockpile, or rather doing a kind of a cleansing job to remove the bins. I am not sure at all that this is going to work, and as I am not sure, maybe we should actually allow bins in this stockpile. Is that a good idea? Huh. Huh. I'm not really sure what to do, because I don't really want bins in this stockpile, but all this cloth and all the leather is actually stored in bins at the moment. To allow bins or not allow bins? That's the question. You know what, guys? I need to think about this off camera, and I will be back with you soon when I have figured that out. I may also do some consideration what we should do with all the food we bought. If we should maybe up our production of finished or lavish meals a bit, because you can see in the trading we made very good money. It's such a good deal to buy the ingredients and then make lavish meals out of it. I'm not sure. Let's have a look on our let's have a good look at our cook. They are not really full-fledged yet, but we are going to help them out by having them committed to just making good food. This guy is actually doing farming as well. I'm not really sure if that's a good idea. He is also a legendary stone crafter, and let me show you a proper hero if I can find him. Let's go to squad, and our friend, where is he? Golden Udgubas. He is not particularly good because he came into the army pretty early. So in this department he don't have any real skills at all actually. But if we go to military, you can see at a legend. This guy is a legendary crutch walker. You don't meet those every day, do you? With that one, I am going to cut it. I have to figure out what to do with the bins, or what to do with not the bins. I catch you in the next one.